All right, thanks for watching the video. Did you get a Minisforum CPU miner? Do you want to pretty much right off the bat double your profits? Well, stay tuned. I've got BIOS settings and a BIOS update for the Minisforum BD795M. I can't take credit for this. I've watched and learned from Sadie sometimes. Sadie's videos show some insane efficiency that I'm not able to get on mine, although he has a BD795i, I think it is. It's the one that has the heat sink built in but doesn't come with just a fan. You just put a normal fan on it. But anyway, jump in this video. I'll show you how to update the BIOS. It's a little confusing. And stay to the end of the video and I'll give you some keys to joining in my 500 sub giveaway where I'll give away some type of crypto mining device. But you got to stay to the end to find the word to comment in the video and be part of the giveaway. Thanks. Okay, let's create the USB key that you're going to need to update the BIOS. If you're going to install Windows or have Windows installed, you don't need to do this. Just copy the BD795 BIOS straight to the USB key. There is an executable file that you can run in Windows. Let me drag the Explorer over here. So this F1 FXM file or directory is the BD795M. And you see there's a Win flash. So if you have Windows, copy this to a flash drive or download this in Windows and then run the batch file. But if you're going to run HiveOS or don't want to load Windows, these are the steps you're going to have to take. So this is the folder. Let's see, we go to Others, go all the way down to the bottom. There it is, the BD795. You can see all you have is a driver package, which is, I believe, for Windows, and BIOS 1.02. If you download that, that gets you a zip file. When you unzip it, this is what you get. Now you want to copy this to a USB drive and then reboot the Minisforum and hit the F7 key, spam it while it's booting. It'll give you a boot menu, boot off the USB. But this, if you copy this to a USB drive, it will not boot. So let's go back out and I'll show you why. So there's another PC on here that the file on it is complete or has the ability to boot from the BIOS file. So it's called the MS01. Let's park that there so I can find it. So what we do is we go back up to the top. We go to, I believe it's Elite Mini PCs all the way down at the bottom of it. Or did I just pass it? I think I just passed it. There it is, MS01. Download the, it may be either one, but I downloaded BIOS 1.27. And what we're going to do with that, when you download that, you see it's named MS01 blah 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 .zip. And if you look inside of it, I think I might have already done this, but it has an EFI folder. Inside the EFI folder is the boot system, so it'll boot. But what you want to do is delete all the files inside of this except do not touch the EFI folder, and then go back to this, copy all of these files, go to this folder, delete all of these files. Again, do not touch the EFI folder, and paste the BD795 in here, and then copy this to your USB, stick it in the Minisforum, power it on, start spamming the F7 key. When you get a boot menu, pick the whatever the device is that's USB is you put in this. Now, as you'll see in the video, it's a little confusing when it boots. It's going to give you different drives and different blocks. FS, a number colon, and I think BLK or BK number and a colon. And you have to type in the colon. So type in FS0, hit enter. That will change to that device. then type ls until you find the device that has these files on it. It's probably not going to be FS0, although it could be in your case. Just in my case, it was not FS0. That's the boot device, the M.2 drive. In both of my cases, I believe it was FS1. So you hit FS1 colon, type ls. If you're a Windows guy like me, ls is the dir command. It lists what's in the folder. When you see this folder, type in this EFI flash.nsh. It is case sensitive, so it is capital E, little f, little I, capital F, and then lowercase lash.nsh. And that launches the BIOS flash. Then don't touch anything. Let it go completely through. Look in the video. I don't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember if it asks you to reboot at the end or if it just automatically reboots at the end. But wait until the machine completely reboots and powers back up. You may get a secure boot violation. In a video, I show you how to get past that. It was a little tricky, a little confusing. But that is it. So if you have any problems, leave a comment. I'll see if I can help you. It took me a minute to figure out how to do the BIOS update and how to get rid of the secure boot violation. As always, thanks for watching. Back to the video.
And here we are into the BIOS. So this BIOS, if you can see, is version, let's zoom in a little bit, is version 1.0. There is a newer BIOS, and I will have to go into the PC to show you what you have to do to download the BIOS and update it, but we'll go ahead and update it, and I'll have to splice the video together. I've downloaded the BIOS onto a USB flash drive. I'm going to put it into one of the USB 3.2 ports because it'll be faster. We can kind of take a look around in here real quick. So I believe it's under, trying to remember where the power on setting is. No, which all this is going to get reset in a minute, but I think it kept some of these settings. Maybe it's SME. AC power loss always on, and it was getting a secure boot error because it was trying to go ahead and boot into HiveOS. We're going to disable secure boot. What I had to do to get rid of, or to get this secure boot to go to disabled, was I had to go into advanced and trusted computing and disable security device, and then rebooted it, and then the secure boot settings were not grayed out, and I was able to disable it. We're going to boot from the flash drive, hopefully, that has the BIOS on it. Entering boot menu. Okay, we want to boot UFI Lexar. Okay, so it's going to come up with this, and it come to a prompt, and you have, I don't know what the BLKs are, but the FS120. So what you can do is FS0 colon, and then do an LS. All right, so that's not it. That is the M.2, because if we LS EFI, it's the Hive. See, it's the Hive drive. So now we're going to go to FS1. I honestly don't remember which one it was last night. We'll do an LS. All right, so this is the flash drive. So what we want to do is see the file in green that says EFI flash.nsh, and it's case sensitive, so EFI, and I believe you hit the right arrow. Where's the tab? There we go. Hit the tab key, it fills it out for you, and you hit enter. Now we're flashing the latest BIOS that I got off the Minisforum website. I'll post a link below. It lives. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything until it comes back up on its own. It might be still doing BIOS things. Okay, so now we're back to this. So let's test my hypothesis. So we will go into setup, we'll go right into security, secure boot, and we can disable it. So now we're on BIOS 1.02. BIOS is a little wonky to get through. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on. RAID is off. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Nothing in there to worry about. Nothing in there because we're not running the system fan, only the CPU fan. Network stack, we're not running that. PBS, not changing any of that. Oh, and I'm going to put it on the internal so next time I boot it up, I can remove the external GPU. Common options, corporate. Don't mess with that. Power off is always on, or AC loss is always on. We're going to go smart shift control on. I got these from Sadie. Sometimes I'll post a link below to Sadie video. So if I remember Sadie's sometimes settings, this was 46500. Alright, we got that set. Let's go to overclocking, accept that. Let's do it. So Sadie taught me to set this at 1333. I guess later on I'll start playing with this, see what all this does, because I'll be honest, I'm not totally certain what all these options do, but it works. So I'm of the opinion that if somebody's telling you something that's working, then go with it. So we're going to go in here, we're going to enable that, we're going to set this to 4,000. We're going to set it to advanced. We're going to set limits to motherboard. We're going to do a boost clock override positive. We're going to do 200, I believe. Then we're going to do the curve optimizer. We're going to do all cores. We're going to do negative, and the most negative it'll go is 30. Since we're not really running a monitor off of it, and we're going to do the graphics thing, we're going to do this. We're going to do it negative. Sadie said 10, but Blessed Noob said 20. So let's try 20. I don't even know will it go 30? Will it go 40? Nope. So I'm guessing the range on it is 30. So we'll try 30. So we can skip all the way over here to save and exit. Save and exit. Now it is booting. Alright, it booted up. See if it's in Hive. Does Hive see it? We have a rig.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Hopefully now you can update the BIOS on your BD795M Minisforum. Hopefully you learned something from the BIOS settings to cut the power consumption of this when it's mining RandomX, which is, Monero, Zephyr, anything like that. Makes it a more efficient and hopefully profit earning CPU miner, or you could use this for AI rig rental. Now that you've stayed tuned to the end, you're probably here to know how to enter the 500 sub giveaway, where I'm going to give away an Ice River KS0 Ultra, or the winner may get a choice of a couple other things. I'm sorry to say this is for US residents only. Tariffs, reciprocal tariffs, shipping, whatever, US residents only. But leave a comment either in this video or the other video about the Minisforum with the numbers 500, 500. I'll be using the YouTube random comment picker about a week or two after this my account gets 500 subs, and I'll pick a winner. Thank you for your support. Keep mining and keep cool. Don't melt in this summer heat. It has been insane.